Hello and welcome to LV Educates. In this session, we're going to learn how you can actually use version controlling systems to manage your code more effectively or manage your project more effectively. So, mostly if you're going to go into organizations, they have their own built-in version controlling systems like Bitbucket or GitHub or Git or GitLab and so on and so forth. But today we're going to see that you can actually create your own GitHub account and you can keep your existing projects that you work on into your own repositories, right? So today we're going to look into how you can create your first repository and that your existing project that is present on your local system could be delivered to your version controlling system. So all you have to do is you have to go to your IDE, and now these days we get these option as version control. So you just click on version control, you click on share project on, or you can create your own Git repository if you want to. So I'm using GitHub. That's the most effective and the easiest one. Well, that is totally dependent on what service that you want to use and you're comfortable with. There are many other people who prefer Bitbucket, for example, or there are other who just prefer GitLab, and there are other who prefer Git, and there are so many and so many that you can work with. But today we're just going to see how we can integrate our existing project with GitHub. So I'm just going to click on GitHub. That's the repository name. As you can see, there's this option available here which says add account. I'm going to click on add account, log in via GitHub. Now this takes you to the login page where you can enter your username and password and sign in, or you can create your own account to get this repository going. I'm going to just sign into my existing account. It's going to redirect me to you have been successfully authorized, you can close this page. Okay, fair enough. So once I do that, I can just, as you can see that my account, this is my account that is available. Also, I'm going to keep this project that I'm creating for learning purposes public, so anyone watching this video can just download this repository with them and make changes as they see fit. Okay, so I can just share it, and as you can see, okay. Oh, alright, so my system does not have, I need to install Git on my system as well. On my local system, it is not present at this moment. So I'm going to just click on download and install. So it's going to take a bit to, it's downloading right now. Once the download is complete, it's going to install now Git. So once that gets installed, we'll have the option. This mostly appears when the environment variables for Git have not been initialized. So good thing we find that out. So in order to get your environment variables, get inside your environment variables, you have to go to your environment variables. You have to click on start, type in env, or short for environment variables. Click on it, and this window is open. You're going to go inside the path variable, and we have to add our Git here for this particular user, or if you want to do it globally, so you can do that as a system variable, right? So my Git is at this point present here. So there's this bin folder that needs to go inside Git, and you need to pick that up and add it like this, and I'm going to add it, and I'm going to go okay. Let's see if this works. Okay, this is not working still. Apparently all it wanted was a IDE restart, and I think it seems to be working. So let's see the version first. Right, there were minor glitches that I need to actually fix beforehand. So the issue that I was getting was that I had to actually fix a branch first before I could actually push my code. So what we did was, what I did was actually, now these are all the files that I wanted to be present in my Git repository, which is this. So for that, the commands that need to run, you need to actually first set up your name and your email address. So Git needs to identify that who is the person who's the author of the code or who's the author of the project. So for that, I have to type in this command which says git config, because this was not present previously. So I just need to type in my name and my email address, and once that got set up, then the command that I actually ran was git commit -m first file upload. Then now these are all the changes that were committed to my Git repository, and once all that was done, then I typed in the command git push, or you could just copy this command from here and paste it here. So now when this command ran, this command ran, so it pushed all of the code on my Git repository. Now this enables me to, now I'm totally independent of this system that I'm working on. I could just go to the repository, click on this code, or I should probably start from the beginning, right? So now this is my repository. These are all the repositories that I previously worked on. This is the repository that we just created. So I'm going to click on this. I'm going to make it public in a minute. And this is the original branch that we will be working on. I will be talking about branches in my upcoming videos. So what are branches and why are they necessary, and how those branches are merged and pushed, and what are pull requests. So we will be dealing with all that in upcoming videos. Okay, so I'm going to click on code. Now this is the URL that we need to mirror or clone this branch into our system, or anyone could do that. You could just copy it, go to the folder where you want this branch to be cloned. I want this to be well, it's already there for me. I'm just showing that where you guys could do it. Let's do it inside idea project. Now this is the project where it rests, so I could just right click on it, go to open and paste it here. And once you press enter, so this branch will be present into your system. Okay, now let's see how a new branch is created while using Git, and how the code is mostly managed. Let's try to do things very basic first. So you could just click on this main here. You could just commit or push if you want to do it directly and don't want to do it from the terminal. You go to new branch, and you can name this branch Selenium tutorial. Let me or maybe, yeah, Selenium tutorial, because I am going to create a separate branch for my Java series that is going to come very soon. So I'm just going to create this, and as you can see, I am on my Selenium tutorial branch. If I want to go back and I haven't made any changes to the code, I could just go back to my main branch by checking out like this, right? Or if you want to do it from the terminal, you can do it from the terminal like this. You could just type in git checkout and type in Selenium dash tutorial, and I am on Selenium tutorial. Okay, now let's make minor changes to I have already made a very minor change here, and that minor change was just removing extra spaces from there. But let's make some tangible changes. How about I just remove this thread.sleep from here, and how about I remove this one here as well. Okay, so now these are some major changes which I just did to the branch that I am on right now. So let's see it now. When I type in get status, now it says that this is the file that got modified, right? So now I need to add those changes. I need to commit those changes first. So git add, pick up the file name like this and paste it like this. Okay, so this comes with a fatal error. Okay, so I'm just going to git commit -m and changes in first automation script, or you could just name it anything you want, right? And I'm just going to press enter. Oh, it says the changes had not been staged. So the if you want to stage the changes, you could just do git add and a dot, and now we can easily commit, and there we go. So as you can see, that one file changed, and there were some deletions because I removed some thread.sleep from here, and I removed some spaces from here, so that is what it is showing. Now we could just push it, or I could just copy this from here and paste it like this. Okay, so now these are the changes that I've just recently made are present inside Selenium tutorial. Mind you, you cannot move from branch to branch if you have made some changes and you haven't committed them, right? So let me show you how that happens. So how about if I just remove this thread.sleep from here, and let's try to move to a different branch, let's say, and it could be done like this: git branch main. Oh, I'm sorry, that actually creates a new branch. So if I just want to git checkout main, so as you can see that I cannot move from Selenium tutorial to the main branch. It says that please commit your changes or stash them before you switch branch. So what I have to do is git add dot. Now let's see what's the status. So it says that this file has been added to the system, to the repository. Git commit -m, new changes. You could call it anything you want. The file has been changed. Now I can push it, and there we go. So these new changes have been pushed. Now I can move easily back to the main branch. Now there we go, I'm on main. Okay, also let's see if we wish to merge two branches, how that could be achieved. So you have to be on the branch that you want to merge it with, right? So I want to merge, let's go back to Selenium -tutorial. Okay, now I want to merge this branch with my main branch. The easiest way to do it is you can just do it like from here. So merge main onto Selenium, right? If I click on this, or that's not the best way to do it. The best way to deal with this is you actually create a pull request. And how do we do that? You go back to your Git repository, click on compare and pull request. So as you can see that I want to add Selenium tutorial to my main branch. You could name it anything you want. I want to call it Selenium tutorial merge with main, right? Okay, if you want to type in any description, you can. These are all the changes that we did to the Selenium merge, and all these changes will be integrated with the main branch. And I'm going to create a pull request from here. It's going to, okay, so now since this branch is completely open, there are no checks that are implemented at this point. Well, because this is a collaborative tool, it is a tool that allows teamwork. So once you're going to do a pull request, your team lead or maybe your senior would want to review the changes that you have done. So if there are no conflicts, if there are no issues, you will get this merge pull request option enabled here. So if I'm going to click on merge pull request and confirm merge, so Selenium tutorial will be merged to the main branch, and you can safely delete it. If I want to delete it, that's done. Now here I have to do a git pull, so that will update everything that has happened, and this branch does not exist anymore. So I could just check out to the main branch, and I could also delete this branch from here. So as you can see, it's not there anymore. I have to do another pull on the main branch to keep it updated, and there we go. You can see that all those thread.sleep are nowhere to be found, because that's what the changes we made today. So that was all for the basics of GitHub for today. I hope you enjoyed my content. Please do like, share and subscribe, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.